надеты на руки браслеты, теряет смысл закаты и рассветы. Ай ты, посмотри, все мои мечты распяты прозрачными осколками, слезы разлиты. Впереди много светлых дней. Я человек без окон и дверей. Я человек без прав, и поэтому лезь мой хлеб.
This is Lenin. I'm sitting underneath the statue of Lenin in Kharkov, and there's a statue of Lenin pretty much in every city in Ukraine. So, coming to Ukraine, I was really nervous about the language. Russian is very, very difficult, and I was just wondering, how are we going to share the gospel when we cannot even order our food? But there are so many opportunities here in English. Kharkov is a city of foreigners. There's over 30 universities, and there's huge populations of students from all over the world, and they go to class every day in English, and most of them never learn to speak Russian, and they're very isolated from the rest of the culture here, and they're really alone, and that's a great opportunity for us. We have several Nigerian Christians we've come in contact with, and it is just such an encouragement to be around them. They are young Christians away from home, experiencing all the culture shock of living in Ukraine, and they're just like us, and it's so cool to hang out with them and to spend time with them, and they've introduced us to several of their friends, who, the majority of who are Muslim, and it's just an opportunity I never expected to have. So don't be intimidated by the language. There are so many opportunities here in English, and it's just amazing the way God can work. And over here is Freedom Square.
Welcome to Freedom Square! Fun fact, this is actually the largest square in all of Europe. Okay, that might not be a fact, but a lot of people have told me, so I think it's a fact. And over here, we have some old tanks and cars. It's pretty cool. And a lot of people checking it out. Fun fact about the people though, as you can see, there are tons of people here, all in Kharkov, like millions of people live here. And you know, when I was told about, Ukraine and Kharkov, I thought, oh man, it's nothing but dark, dreary, evil people, like they don't look you in the eye, they never smile, it's almost like Death Eaters, they're just here to suck all the joy and happiness out of you. But that's not true at all. Like, just last night, I was hanging out with 3 or 4 Ukrainians, and we were laughing and joking till like 2 in the morning. It was awesome. And like everyone we've met at the church is super friendly, wanting to give us hugs and smiling and laughing all the time. It's incredible. So if you have the fear of, oh no, scary people in Ukraine, it's not true. So come on down to Kharkov and on to the next spot.
Hey guys, welcome to the statue of Shevchenko. This is my favorite statue in Kharkov, and the main part is the statue of Mr. Shevchenko himself. He was a writer who encouraged the people of Ukraine to break free of the captivity they've been constantly under and to be liberated and become their own people. The rest of the statue shows people like an evolution of the people of Ukraine, and like first start in poor and in captivity, but as it goes around, they see scenes of like them in war, and then finally them as a free modern people. When I first came, or before I came to Kharkov, I really thought that there wouldn't be anywhere good to buy groceries or go shopping, because I was told that that all the shelves were bare and there was hardly anything to buy at the stores. But getting here, I learned that there's a huge mall, and inside that mall there's a huge store that's just like Walmart really, and it has clothes and food and cereal, even some American foods that we're used to. And there's really a lot. There's clothing stores and sports equipment and fast food. There's a McDonald's, there's an ice skating rink, and it's really not as empty as I thought. Alright, and now on to the Opera House.
And here is the Kharkov Opera House. They have a lot of ballets here and shows, and Rhythm of the Dance is coming soon. And hopefully we'll get to see a show here sometime. And it's just a really pretty part of town. There's a park across the street with a fountain, and there are a few fountains in front of the Opera House, but they are all turned off for the winter already. And if you get to come to Kharkov, you get to work with the best missionary team ever. They're the Heinmans, the Nelsons, the Dugals, and Prices. And you get to meet Rob, and he's a cool guy, and we really miss him a lot here. So tell him hi and give him a hug from us. And Mike Dugal will be your coordinator, and he is the best coordinator you could ask for. And he and Lucy, his wife, they have 2 little boys, Kanan and Max. And so they're just a wonderful family and really welcoming, and will help you through culture shock and just settling into Kharkov. And really, you could not ask for a better team and a more team that is more focused on God. So hope you get to come to Kharkov and join us.
Right, here we are at this memorial, and this memorial is for those who lost their lives when they were in World War II. Back here we see the Weeping Mother, who is a monument crying for those who lost their lives. Ukraine has a long history of being conquered. It's a very fertile ground, and so throughout their history they've been conquered over and over and over again. It's made them a very strong people, but it's also made them in a lot of ways very tough and very hard. I mean, there are people who just need Christ more than anything. I mean, they need someone to come and show them that there's something better, there's something to look forward to. And that's our job. And if you come to Ukraine, that's what you'll be doing here. It may not be easy, and a lot of times it's going to be hard, but it's worth it. It's worth it to come and show Christ to a group of people who need Christ in their lives more than they need anything else.
Тогда Иисус сказал им: «Мне дана вся власть на небе и на земле, поэтому пойдите ко всем народам и сделайте их моими учениками, крестите их во имя Отца, Сына и Святого Духа, и учите их исполнять все, что я вам повелел, а я буду с вами все время до скончания века».